All right. Today I'm pursuing a vision that realizes autonomy for any business everywhere. And I'll share this presentation in three parts. How does this all start? In 2018, I was working at NASA Road. It was merely passion doing branding and printing, doing business cards. I loved the work I did. I spent sleepless nights to deliver work to these clients. And to give you context, I would design I had to teach myself how to use Photoshop, how to use all those design tools, and then deliver the work. And then soon, when I noticed the students I had gone to school with graduate, start to get the jobs in the big firms, I started to feel frustrated because my energy could not set me apart from the crowd. And then I started to notice my environment. I realized that we're all doing the same thing. And I remember asking one very important question: who has achieved the most around this environment I'm working at? And that's when I realized that we're all in a line leading to just the average. And I noticed my consistent hard work was only leading me to be average, just like everyone else. And that I knew I had to skip the line, which leads me to my second part, where I made the decision to skip the line. This was inspired when I messed around with the internet and simply researched what the richest people were doing. Because my pain point then was, how do I make more money? And I discovered something. The richest people were doing something with the internet and technology. And in 2019, I launched the marketplace, which started supporting so many individuals to earn money, but also connect to exciting experiences across the country. I was so inspired by the work we're doing, seeing it transform so many people's lives. We launched across the country, we launched Kenya, and in 2022, I had a more ambitious plan to go and launch in the US. I really just wanted to achieve the highest possible aim I kept aiming at. And in 2023, while in the US, I discovered something, and that's AI. When I shared about my solutions, I noticed there was not so much excitement. And that's when it dawned on me that we're building almost 10 years behind the global players. And so on my return, I had to redefine my purpose. How was I going to use these tools to continue the impact and already exciting work that we're doing in the country? And that is my third part, which is realizing this vision to automate company operations using AI to increase their output. Now, this era is an exciting one because just like the frustration I felt of being 10 years behind, now I felt the sense that we're at the starting point, just like any other person in the world. And so many industries were changing. To give you context, there were self-driving cars. And that was the confirmation I got when I sat in one and it felt safer than getting a cab with a driver. I knew then that businesses are going to be self-building. And so this will not only increase output for the small businesses when it's all automated, but it will also help build the entire GDP for Africa. And this is why I'm passionate about this mission, that if we all join in, use this AI, we're able to increase output in our families, in our companies, in our country, and also the continent. If I give you an example of like the agriculture sector, you will notice that in Africa, all we do is mechanized agriculture and then sell it out. The only intelligence applied is distribution, accounting, the normal functions of a business, because that was rare in our market. But today, with autonomy, intelligence is now available to everyone. In Africa, we can now get to truly feed the world. I used to be concerned by whenever I saw people dying of starvation across the world, I would think to myself, what a shame on Uganda, on the continent, if we cannot feed the world. And I think with this era and through autonomy, Africa is going to put out the much needed output, not only for its growth of GDP, but also to truly, truly impact the world through feeding the world and several other sectors as well. And so I call upon everyone to join in this mission to transform the world and create a lot of opportunities on the continent. Thank you.